Welcome back to What Are Noobs, the General Disturbance.
The greatest enemy will hide in the last bush you will ever look.
Well, unfortunately, we've got no sound for the engines on this game, and that's down to Wargaming. We can't get the file to work, so I'm having to record this without the engine noises. We do have the gun noises and the explosions, but not the engines. So, you're looking at the GWE-100, the Tier 10 German SPG. It's located on the east spawn of Malinovka, and this one is under the command of TarheelRambler of TNATN. Okay, he's found the target, he's ready to go. In fact, the target was a Tessac, but I seem to recall there was an enemy tank actually in the bush, in the spotting bush, and I think that enemy tank might still be there, so it might be worth dropping a little egg on that bush. Well, the T100LT has gone, so maybe it was him, and he's out the game now. In fact, it looks like he crossed the entire battlefield, got over to our side of the map to get his scout medal, and then died. Not a very good way to start the game. Rounds out. That was a direct hit, and I think that was the Manticore, and he would have felt that one, because Manticores do not have a lot of armor. Now, this is the 21cm howitzer. It's capable of 900 alpha, 53mm per pen, and 11.4 meters on burst radius between 12.5 and 31 seconds of stun. Trying to get a shot on the Rhinocerente, lined up, but waiting for the load to complete. Okay, he's completed. Rounds out. Looks good. Lands right next to him. 321 hit points. Now, there are a number of enemy tanks already at the top of the hill, so now is when he can really help the team big ways by keeping these enemy tanks stunned and then forcing them to drive back down the hill again. Okay, he's marked the object 277. I like it already. He's doing the right strategy. If you mark your target and then your teammates know where you're firing, then they know where the shell's going to come in.
Ooh, nearly got him.
So the 277 lost 48 hit points, but we are working as one of two Artys because the other one's an object 261. We've got two enemy tanks the other side of the windmill. In fact, three now with the 60 TP jamming them up. We're almost ready to shoot. Yeah, they're definitely jamming each other. Rounds out. That was beautiful. A piece of beauty. Yeah, 427 off the 277, and he also got another 180 off the was it 100? Yes, it was 180 off the Object 430U, and then he picked up a whole load of stun assist immediately after that. These guys are not helping themselves by jamming up the other side. They're just making life easier for TarheelRambler, who's going to take advantage of it. Why wouldn't he? Rounds out. Direct hit. The 430 and the 60 TP took that one. And the 60 TP's gone down. So he picked up loads of stun assist off the 277 as well. Oh, it's working very well for him. He's doing his job. He's keeping these guys stunned and then picking up all that stun assist. That was the 261. But it was the IS-4 who got the kill.
Nearly got him.
And is only the 277 and... No, actually, there is another tank. We just can't see him at the moment. But the IS-4 is going in. I think he wants to get these guys. Okay, that was the 261. We're loaded. And we're ready to go, but... Oh, there's the target, the Rhinocerente. Mark him now. So our team can actually focus fire on him. Force him to back down the hill. Rounds out. Hits right in front of him. 244. Hit that T-key. Rhino Sorrente's a one-shot. And he's taken out of the game by our 260, who came up behind him. Now it means the enemy's on the back foot, although they've got 2 kills more than we've got. They're losing territory, you see, that's why. Okay, Tissak's moving into a defensive position just the other side of the woods. There's the one you want, the Manticore, and you can see the amount of damage he did with that last shot. It was huge.
Just a whisker away.
He moved out the way, but he still got stunned by the shell. And there's the kill shot from the T100 LT that takes him out. Now, the problem is he's now got to hit those enemy tanks in the woods, and you can't see them easily, which means technically the IS-4 and some of the other tanks ought to go down the slip road off the hill and pop down behind the rocks and in the dips. Because if you try to go the open route, you get absolutely hammered. Oh, he just got a blind kill. The Tessak went down. He was trying to hide behind the bush, and it didn't work for him. Again, it shows that power of the 21 centimeter howitzer. The IS-4 is actually backing away rather than trying to come down off the hill. The enemy's up on us in hit points by 2,000, which is a lot because that's an individual tank all on its own. This is tier 10 game. Okay, the EBR just got stunned. And he got another blind kill. Would you believe it? He's taken out the EBR 105. He went past the rock and into the bush just in front of the rock, thinking, oh, nobody's going to shoot at the rock. But he was there, and the shell wiped him out. So that's 2 blind kills now for TarheelRambler. T100 LT moving up to try and find the Grillet 15. I'm now pronouncing it the Klaus Kellerman way, calling it a Grillet. It's the Grill 15, actually. Okay, the Heshbarn in sight. Let's see what we can do. We've got a big rescue at the moment, but that's it. Rounds out, and well, that one exploded nearby, and they lost their 261 with an ammo rack. But I think our shell did touch the FP4005. We're picking up stun assist because he stunned him. And more. Oh, and he goes down. He got the rest of that as stun assist. That's going to boost his result. There's only 4 enemies left to go. They've got one Arty, a GW E900 just like ours, a VK7201K, a Gorilla. They've just lost the GW, taken out by our Object 261. So little counter battery going on. And now we're looking at the E4, who's trying to get back to the woods, mainly because our T100 LT's in there. And he's just found the Gorilla 15. We're trying to get on target. There he is. He's looking for that T100, but the T100, oh, what is he about to do? We're almost loaded. Now, go for it. Rounds out. This should be a kill. Yes!
Need a plaster?
He penetrated that one. That's 3 kills for Tarheel. And a penetrating shot on that one for sure. It's just the E4 that's left on the enemy team. And look at this, he's down to just pennies in hit points. And there's the kill shot for the 261 who gets the kill that wins the game. Here's the end of battle result, and that was a first ace tanker for TarheelRambler in the GW E900. He managed to get a first ace tanker in one of the other Artys just the other day, and now he's picked up the first ace tanker on the GW. Very well done. Congratulations. He also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he picked up 16, and he got a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate was 3,558, which is Super Unicum standard, and I think he managed to get that ace tanker off the sheer number of stun assists that he managed to pick up out of it. He hit the right tanks at the right time, and then the team just piled on in and killed those guys quickly, and then he picks up the reward and gets the ace tanker medal. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see that the highest damage in this game went to the Object 277 on the enemy team. Got 4,254, that one. And he was amongst those group of tanks that were getting absolutely pummeled behind the windmill. The second highest damage goes to the IS-4 on our team, 4,052. And then we've got the Object 260, who got 4,035. We can see here TarheelRambler got 3,127 hit points, and he was in 4th place on damage. When it came to kills, he's sharing the top spot because 3 tanks managed to get 3 kills apiece. The IS-4, the Object 260, and the GWE-900 from TarheelRambler. Second highest turns out to be the Object 261 on his team, who also got a Confederate, and the T100LT, who got a patrol duty, and the Object 261 of the enemy team. When it came to base XP, we can see he's in 3rd place because the top scorer was the Object 260, 1,149, 1,102 to the IS-4, who was very aggressive, and then we got TarheelRambler picking up 1,053. Those are the only 3 tanks who managed to make it over 1,000 base in the game. He fired 14 rounds in the game, got 4 direct hits, 1 penetrating shot. We know which one it was. It couldn't have been anyone else but, of course, the Grille, who got absolutely nuked. 745 hit points from 1 shot. It was technically it's a low roll because it's actually all the hit points he had left. But the fact is, it is a kill, and it's a nice kill on a tank destroyer that's known for having no armor. Makes it very easy to kill. But it was a nicely steady hand that he had there as he put that shell in. It went right on the target. And yeah, nice one, that one. So going back to detail again. 16 splashes as well. 3,127, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 10 in the enemy, kill 3. And got 455 hit points of stun assists, or damage assist rather I should say. And 3,420 stun assists of 14 stuns. On a premium count, he actually made 49,410 credits profit from that game. He got 7 bonds as well because it was tier 10, and 6,319 experience points as well. What a great game that was. It really was superb because he was actually hammering those guys. I think as they were backing down the hill, he was landing the shells directly in front of them, not on them, in front of them, to actually splash them and stun them, but not to actually take them out in any way by getting a penetrating shot or thing. So that's why he was picking up the stun assist deliberately so he could get the ace. And yes, it worked very, very nicely indeed. Second ace in 2 weeks. Well, if you know how to do it, just keep doing it because that was a great game. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.